Give me 2. Give me 3. Turn me up!
I have one question to ask. Anybody ready to go walk with me?
Yes, sir.
Anybody ready to go walk with me?
Yes, sir.
War time! War time!
You gonna make your name today. You understand?
Yes, sir.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. How you feel? How you feel? Yeah!
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alex with Born to Compete, the #1 source for youth sports in America. And we are talking right now about the GFL championships, the #1 team in the state, the Grayson Rams. Everybody knows about them. Quarterback, running back, linebackers. They have every single position playing at a high level, but they are taking on the North Gwinnett Bulldogs. And if you know about these 2 linebackers, Cameron Brown and Alex Contreras, both of them are very good, but what the coaches have done, they moved them down to the D-line, setting that edge, and they are preparing for an absolute battle. So let's see who shows up today. The #1 Grayson Rams taking on the #17 North Gwinnett Bulldogs in the GFL championship. Big game ready time. #1 team in the state of Georgia. Grayson Rams taking on the #17 ranked North Gwinnett Bulldogs, and it just all matters which North Gwinnett team is showing up for the championship. With the play action, the corner gets caught looking in the backfield. Number 21 makes a great catch there, but it would be a turnover on downs, and that is when number 18 and number 34 will absolutely take over. The coach making the switch, moving those 2 great linebackers down to the defensive line so they were able to make an impact. Then here when North Gwinnett has the ball again, number 10 goes to pass, but number 1 steps in front of the pass, getting the interception. Number 1 will go on to have a very, very good game. And you see him getting the ball here, coming around the right side, and here he is trying to set the intensity for the championship game as he's letting his boys know he is here to play. But number 18, one of the better linebackers in the country. Again, we told you to move them, number 18 and 34 down that defensive line, and you see what they were able to do is they were able to get past the Grayson blockers all game long. Then here on 4th down, going with a punt. Oh, he muffed the ball. He muffed the ball, and Grayson is finally in position to possibly score. But then here, watch the corner. Great job taking on the block, setting the edge for your people as the rest of this defense comes down, pushing number 1 out of bounds. And then here, number 3, you're on the island. Either you're going to get beat or you're going to beat him. And that is exactly what he does as he goes up, gets the interception in front of the tall receiver. Then here, North Gwinnett would just put together a championship drive. And this is what they did last year. Go to number 34, go to number 18. Number 21 was in the backfield at that time. Use your running backs, use that line, and go downfield. You see number 34 with a great block, freeing up number 18 as he gets to the 50-yard line. And then here, another good block. And watch the block downfield by the receiver. Blocks 2 people as he gives number 5 some room, and number 5 will get down to the 1-yard line, putting North Gwinnett in good position to set up a score. And then they just give it a big number 34. Big number, Cameron Brown, last year's Defensive Player of the Year at the 12-0 division. Now they're in 8th grade, and they are looking to win the GFL championship with a great performance. And look at number 18 again. We told you he lived in the backfield. I'm not sure if he was paying rent or what he was doing in that backfield, but he had a great, great game. But then the Grayson team, they are the #1 team in the state for a reason, as you see them battling back. Quarterback trying to put the team in position. Makes another completion, one to number 11 across the field, now to number 1 on the right hash there. Then as the drive went on, just passes kind of started getting away from as he had a couple of overthrows there, and they went to that drag route covered well by North Gwinnett, and they would go into halftime down 6-0. Coming out of halftime, Grayson, the #1 team in the state, is looking to respond as they find number 5, and I'm telling you right now, number 5 can absolutely make plays for this Grayson team. Every big game, this young man has showed up for them. But again, the story of the day is this North Gwinnett defense. You see him going up there, knocking the pass down, and then look at the block it outside. Again, big number 34 helping his team out, watching his running back get down to the 40-yard line. And then here again, great blocking up front. And now you need your running back just to simply make a play. He makes 3 people miss, gets into the end zone, and North Gwinnett is leading big over the #1 team in the state. Grayson still trying to make some plays. Again, just too much pressure as the quarterback, number 16, sees nowhere to go. Go ahead and get on the ground, takes a sack. And then just more pressure. Look at that play by number 14 coming up, making a big time hit from the secondary. And then when North Gwinnett gets the ball back, Grayson's defense trying to hold strong. As you see number 19 with a big time tackle in the backfield. And then the Grayson secondary did not have a bad game. The kids played very well. As you see, they got another interception here. Number 10 making the tackle on the play as Grayson will be at the 40-yard line. But again, watch this play. They knock the ball up. Ball goes up in the air. Number 14 snatches it out of his hand, gets the interception, and North Gwinnett would have the ball with a 12-0 lead late in the 4th quarter. And now they just need a first down to pretty much put it away. And look at Alex Contreras, number 18, considered one of the better players in the country. Except he's doing it from the running back position. That's all they would need, as North Gwinnett would go on for the upset and knock off the #1 team in the state, 12-0. All right, last night, the high school game, you and I talked just briefly, and you were very confident in what you had, and we were actually very confident in what you guys had. I know you can't give me the game plan, but the season's over with. Tell me what you saw that you felt great about, that you can go into this game and be confident you come out with a win.
I think it was, like I said, when we watched broke down our film, the first time we played them, we lost 26-0, I believe. But we watched it and we did a lot of good things. And we said if we just execute, we can win the football game. And that's really what we did. I mean, and we changed ourselves up a little bit, our style and offensively and running the ball downhill. And our defense, and they just showed up in the playoffs. I mean, our defense took 2 potent offenses the last 2 weeks and just shut them down totally.
BornToCompete.com!
Great game here. Liberty Middle School taking on Conyers. And I tell you what, all they do is run behind number 60. And number 31 knows exactly what to do with it as he gets into the end zone, giving Liberty the lead early in this game. And on defense, led by number 35, getting into the backfield, getting the stop. And then it would be a turnover or downs as they give the ball to number 6. And that is the way you run in the hole. Follow your block and get into the end zone, and Liberty would lead big. But Conyers being the team they are in the championship for a reason. Watch that catch by number 1. That is going to be one of the top plays of the week for sure. And then Conyers quarterback go ahead and get in the end zone as he brings Conyers a little bit closer. But again, it was just running behind number 60 all day long. Number 31 knows what to do as he gets down within the 10-yard line. And then on the following play, they give it to him again, and Liberty would end up winning the middle school championship. GFL Championship 7 and under division. And watch number 21. You see he's been taught well. Get up the hole, then make your move as he goes around the right sideline after a stiff arm, giving Decula the lead early in the game. And then pretty much same look as number 20 gets the ball this time, gets into the hole, goes around the right side, gets down near around the 20 to 10-yard line, helping Decula set up a touchdown here. And they give it number 20 again as he gets outside the left side, and Decula would go on to win the GFL championship in the 7U division.
We played today. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough power, but I'm proud of my team and what we do. We practice hard all week. We come out here and have fun on Saturdays.
BornToCompete.com!
GFL championship 8 and under division. Late in the 4th quarter, both teams tied at 0, and these two teams go at it every year. But Buford's looking to separate themselves this year as number 30 goes around the right sideline, gets into the end zone, and Buford leads late 6-0. Now with a minute 16 left in the game, Lawrenceville Black Knights need a play, and they go up top to their receiver as he gets into the red zone, giving Lawrenceville good field position. And then here with a few time left in the game, seconds left in the game, number 24, Lawrenceville Black Knights gets into the end zone, putting the game into overtime with the score tied 6-6. Buford first up with the ball. And of course, you know they're going to. They're going to their man, number 30. Great blocking inside as he sets his blockers up. Gets into the end zone, and Buford would lead after the conversion, lead the game 13-6. Then Lawrenceville Black Knights fighting back. Gets into the end zone, scores 12-13. Buford leads. Coach P calls up a play to get up in the middle, but it is stuffed. Great job by that D-line. And Buford will end up winning the championship 13-12.
Hey, Lawrenceville's a great football team. But you know what? We prepared for that during the week. Our kids, you know what? They gutted it out. And I couldn't be more proud of this bunch right here behind us. You know, we talked about playing one play at a time. And that's what we done. We took one play at a time, and we're just so blessed to come out on top.
OrangeIsTheBeat.com.
9 and under division GFL championship. Mill Creek taking on South Gwinnett, and look at number 2. Has to be up for the player of the year. Great run by him. Mill Creek will go on to score later on in the drive. Then here on the kickoff, coming out of halftime, they kick it to number 2, and you already know what he's going to do with the ball. Gets around the left sideline, gets into the end zone, and Mill Creek will go on to win the GFL championship.
It's all on these 9-year-old boys right here standing in front of me. They wanted it today. There's no team out there that's going to stop them today. They play as a team. Our offensive line dominated the entire game. Our defense gave up maybe one first down. But it's all on these 9-year-old boys. They got a lot of heart. We're proud of them.
10 and under division, Brookwood taking on Grayson. Oh, and just great blocking up front. As they give the ball, number 15 goes around the right sideline, scores touchdown. Brookwood would lead early. And then again, great job by number 15 as he steps in front of the pass, takes it all the way back to the house for a pick 6, and Brookwood Broncos will win the GFL championship.
Okay, Coach. Came into the championship against Grayson and domination on both ends. Tell me about it.
Well, boys started the season off with a goal in mind. Some of them fell short last year, and they had a goal on bringing the championship back home to Brookwood, and that's what they did all year long. They just dominated every game on each side of the ball. Coming here to Grayson, Grayson's a good team. My hat's off to Coach White. He does a good job with that program. The boys here just pretty much played like we do all year long. We just punched them in the mouth at the beginning, and then just kept punching them until we made them quit. So that's how it works. That's how we play Brookwood football.
Okay. How does it feel to not only be in the championship 5 times, but to also take the championship title 4 times out of 5?
It's a very special feeling for me to watch these young men be successful. At the end of the day, I hope one day they realize how special it is to be here and play for this big game. And when they get here, they get hungry, so they want to finish when they get here.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3.
OrangeIsTheBeat.com.
11 under division, and Grayson again in the championship, and this time they are taking on Decula, and that is just some hard-nosed running by the running back there, getting down inside the 5-yard line. And then they go back to the running back, and this time he gets in the end zone, and again Grayson wins the GFL championship.
It's a hard ball game against a great football team. Just brought ours A game all day long. Made them work hard.
OrangeIsTheBeat.com.
GFL championship, Mill Creek taking on the Lawrenceville Black Knights, and early this year Lawrenceville won the game 12-0, but Mill Creek, led by Coach Pat and number 13, gets into the end zone, and Mill Creek would be up in what people are considering a shocker, 14-0 early in this game. And people act like they forgot, but Mill Creek is the defending champions. That's looking like that's what they're about to do as they're looking to roll and put away the game. But here Lawrenceville would fight back. As you see, number 11 goes up, gets the interception, giving Lawrenceville the ball again. And then Lawrenceville would go to big number 44 and watch the big boy just rumble with the ball. As you see, he gets down near the 10-yard line, giving Lawrenceville favorable position. And then they go to number 22, sees the left sideline, dives to get into the end zone, and Lawrenceville is down 14-6. Then after a 3 and out, they get the ball again. Great running by the running back. Makes a couple of people miss. Dives to get into the end zone. And Lawrenceville is only down by a point now, 14-13. Then again, after another 3 and out, Lawrenceville fighting back. As you see there, they go with the slant, getting the ball to the receiver, and then pushing their quarterback into the end zone. They lead now 19-14 late in the fourth quarter. But again, as we always say, it is hard to beat a champion because a champion knows exactly what to do. And late in the fourth quarter, this will be an epic drive as Coach Pat's calling the plays and giving it number 3. And number 3 was simply just keep moving the chains, getting the first down. And here, number 13 gets outside to the left sideline, gets down to the goal line. Almost less than 2 minutes left in the game. Number 13 gets into the end zone, and Mill Creek would be up 22-19. And Lawrenceville on the last play trying to make something happen. Number 52 gets back there, gets the quarterback sack, and you see he came all his excitement. He's so happy as Mill Creek will end up winning the GFL championship.
Well, we've been in that situation before, so this is the first game of the year, and that's why I believe that we were going to win the game. The first game of the year against Peachtree Ridge, we were in the same situation. Peachtree Ridge was up 13-12. We had about 3 minutes. We worked the ball down the field, we scored. The same situation we had tonight. We were in the same predicament. We worked the ball down. I had confidence and faith in York and Pat, who called some good plays. Went down the field. We won it. We're the champs, baby. Yeah!
In the SEC League, New Rock taking on Georgia Silverbacks for the championship. Quarterback rolls to the right, gets flushed from the pocket, really throws it to number 1. Great throw as number 1 catches it, gets into the end zone, and New Rock would lead early in this game. But then with number 2 back in the game from the Georgia Silverbacks, it helps the Georgia Silverbacks so much. But I tell you what, don't think that this big boy can't run. As you see, he stays inbound, goes down the right sideline, and scores on a long touchdown play, tying the game up for the Georgia Silverbacks. But New Rock would just be too much as this receiver absolutely dominated the game. And you see him make a hard catch there. Great catch, great throw as number 1 was scoring a touchdown, giving them the lead 12-6. And then here with New Rock's defense getting in the backfield, getting the safety. You see him with the flex there. And New Rock will go on to win the championship in the 1400 division.
Let you know that we was underdogs all the way out to this season. Now we know we showed them who numbers 1 out here. BornToCompete.com.
Guys, Alex again with Born to Compete, and now let's move over to the YFA Championships. Before we say anything, let's give a big shout out to Todd there, the director over there in the YFA. Listen, this league has come just from a small league now to being considered one of the top leagues in the state of Georgia, in the Southeast, and one of the better leagues in the country. So kudos to him. But right now, let's focus on the kids in the 8 and under division. Welcome Park, led by Coach P and that phenomenal running back they have back there, taking on the College Park Rams, led by, of course, we all know him as Bam Bam, number 21, a phenomenal player, man. They can get the job done, but can they beat a Welcome All team that is led by Coach P, who has to be up for Coach of the Year? Let's check the highlights out.
Rams taking on the Panthers in the championship game. Lots of trickery early and often. Onside kick here to begin the game. They get a good bounce, and that's a very nice recovery there by number 8 to get the ball and put them in good field position. They would score on that drive, and here's the next kickoff. Another good bounce, and they're going to get it in that dog pile there, setting them up once again with good field position. Then they're going to give the ball here to number 4 with a nice head of steam, taking it right up the gut. That's the way to run the ball, young man. And on the next play, number 3 this time taking it up the gut once again all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the next play would be a belly flop into the end zone. So they're up 2 scores. Panthers are your champions.
That we got right now. Number 3, that's a nice seed. We're satisfied with that, okay? We're very satisfied with it. But all those teams that we haven't played yet, they better be ready, all right? Welcome on!
Jackets taking on the Panthers, looking for their 2nd title in a row. Lots of defense early and often in this game. That's number 21 making a good play there on the quarterback. Welcome all here. Number 2 going to come in with the hit, and number 3 going to finish it off. A very nice sack there as well. Some offense as well, and about 50% of it for the Jackets going to come in on this play. Check the outstanding block there by the offensive tackle to spring this one, and look at the speed by number 6. He's going to take this ball all the way down to about the 12-yard line, and they would score to go up on that drive. Then the defense going to do the rest. 21 again making a fantastic play. Welcome all needing a stop here to stay in the game, and they get a very nice play there in the backfield. And they're going to follow that up with a sack fumble. They're going to take over the ball on downs. They must score, though. Clock is running on them. Looking. Nope. Great sack there by the Jackets to bring up a 4th and long. Last chance time right here. He's looking to make something happen. Throws up a pretty good pass. It is caught, but he's just unable to get it done there. Jackets are the champions by a touch.
I like to say that's a well-coached team over there. Welcome all. And hey, our boys worked hard all year for this moment. We set goals at the beginning of the season. This was our goal to 2-peat. And here we are, baby. We're right here. 2-peat, baby.
Hapefield versus Redan in a crackerjack of a championship game. A little bit of everything. Hapefield with the miscue early on puts Redan in great field position. Nothing would come of it, though. And the next time they touch the ball, this happens. Look at number 5 around the edge and then just engages the afterburners, leaves everyone in his dust. All the way to the end zone. They go up by a score, but they would miss the extra point. Remember that. Next offensive possession for Hapefield. Look at the draw here, right up the gut. Fantastic piece of running for about 20 yards there. And then the defense going to get it done on number 4 here. They wrap him up almost, but then they get the strip, and that sets them up in fantastic field position. All they got to do at this point is run the clock, but this miscue runs into his running back. And then a good job by the defensive lineman to knock it loose. Time running short on Redan, though. Number 4 going to have to reverse field, and he finds the end zone. They're going to make their extra point and go up 1 score. Hapefield with one more chance to make it happen. Under a minute to play. This is a great effort, though, by the running back. Bounces off of one, takes them down inside the 15-yard line. The field goal to win it. The snap is botched. That's the way it goes down. Redan, your champion by an extra point. Welcome all the Ellenwood in the championship game. Spin cycle by number 7 there for the Panthers. The running attack was relentless all day. Feed me, he says. And why not? They'll give him the ball again, and he'll plunge into the end zone. Panthers going to go up by a touch on that one. Here's number 2. Up the gut, going to shake a couple off. Taking it all the way down to about the 22-yard line. Very nice piece of running there. Ellenwood's defense not going to make it easy, though. Pressure up the middle, sacking the quarterback. Very nicely done by the defensive line. And again, watch number 6 block his man into the running back. That is the way you play defense, but it's just too much from the Panthers. Number 2, they're bouncing it outside. Good piece of running to pick up the first down, keep the clock rolling. And on that same drive, check this run out here, right up the gut. They were gashing them in the middle all day. This is number 2 once again with a nice run inside the 10-yard line. Right here, they're going to finish off the drive and the game. Welcome all Panthers, our champions.
Great game. Our kids prepared all weekend long, all week long. We worked on situation play. We did everything that we knew they would come out with. And I got to give it to all my coaches. Everybody worked overtime. I mean, we have meetings. We on the phone. We just game plan for this game. And the result is right there on the board.
Gladiators taking on the Jackets here for the title. A little bit of offense from the Gladiators QB. Cuts it back down to the 8-yard line. They're going to score on that drive. They go up a touchdown. Miscue by the Jackets on the next drive. They put it on the turf. Gladiators with the whereabouts to fall on that ball. That's going to set up this little scamper by the quarterback up the gut into the end zone. They go up 2 scores. Jackets are not going quietly, though. Time winding down. Heaving for the end zone. Yes, he goes up, takes it from 2 people, and then just beats feet to the end zone. They're going to make it a 1-score game with that fantastic touchdown grab. Gladiators trying to put the Jackets away later on, but the Jackets defense gang tackle into the football. 6 helmets at least on that tackle. That's the way to do it, guys. Gladiators defense looking to make something happen to end this game. Watch the hit by the linebacker. Bam! Laying the lumber, comes through the line there, and now it's desperation time for the Jackets, heaving it deep, but that's not going to happen because the safety does a great job to undercut that ball. The Gladiators are your champions.
We show up, we show out, we got 3 in a row, and we ain't scared of
I think it goes without asking. But if you get invited to the Frank Ski Bowl, are you going to accept it?
We will accept all day. All day.
All day.
Give me 2. Give me 3. Turn me up.
Turn up time. Watch this play here by the DeKalb Yellow Jackets, number 1, usually at quarterback. They got him lined out wide. The ball bounces off 2 players from Georgia Supreme. Number 1 gets the ball, gets into the end zone, even though they would end up losing that game. Great play by that young man at number 9. Listen, we always say if you're going to run man-to-man, either you're going to get beat or you're going to beat somebody. And that's exactly what number 3 does as he goes up, gets the interception, giving North Gwinnett the ball. At number 8. Nice play here. They go with the jet sweep with number 5. Goes around the right side. And 60 yards later, it will be a touchdown for the Hapeville Hornets. Good play by that young man, even though Hapeville would end up losing the championship to the YFA champions, Redan. At number 7. Nice play here by the DeKalb Yellow Jackets running back in the 9 and under division, number 6. And I tell you what, it looks like he is going to be running forever. Then he gets tired and falls down. But good play nonetheless. At number 6. Nice play action. Number 15 throws at number 2. And watch as he turns on the Jets and stays in bounds. That's a big body right there moving down the field. And good play for him as a long touchdown run. A long touchdown pass, catching the ball, catch and run. Good job by him. At number 5. Listen, if you're going to kick it to Caleb Downs, you better make sure everybody on the team is over on that side. It's a short kick. He gives one person a stiff arm, and then he's down the left sideline looking like he was the player of the year. Same as it was in the 6 and under division. I'm sure he's up for the player of the year, 9 and under division. We'll see what happens with that. At number 4, going with a quick pass there from Grayson, but Brookwood, number 15, intercepts the ball, takes it a long way, gets to the end zone, and that is a pick 6 for the Brookwood Broncos. Great play by number 15 in the GFL championship. At number 3, game on the line, down by 1 point, needing to convert in overtime, but it is stopped by that great D-line from Buford as they win the GFL championship in the 7 under division. No better way to win it right there. At number 2, watch this one-handed catch from Conyers. Goes up and gets it. Great catch, young man. They would end up losing the game, but that's a great effort by that young man out there, wide receiver. At number 1, the play that probably changed the whole game for the number 1 ranked Grayson Rams. North Gwinnett, we said if they could play how we knew they could play, they could pull off the upset, and that's exactly what they did. Great interception by number 14 as he helped North Gwinnett win the GFL title in the 8th grade division. And that is your top 10 plays of the week. Hey guys, hope you have enjoyed the show, and it has been a phenomenal one. In the GFL, North Gwinnett finally looked like the team we had all predicted them to be. Everybody forgets, before the polls came out, we had North Gwinnett ranked number 1 in the 8th grade division. Of course, they made some change on offense. After those 2 early losses, they did what they needed to do. Kudos to the coaches there. They went ahead and did what they needed to do to get that team back playing at a high level, and you see how they ended the season with the championship. And in the YFA, how about Georgia Supreme? They take on all comers in the YFA, and to take on one of the best teams, DYJ, in their championship game and to come out victorious. Listen, hats off to them, and a possible bid to the Frank Ski Bowl might be on the way. But for this upcoming week, we already know about the Southern Competitive Football League, their championship. But the championship to watch is in the Georgia Extreme Youth Football League with my guy Nick Manson. Nicholas Manson from the Jonesboro Gators has to be considered one of the better players in the country at his age group, taking on the Georgia Thoroughbreds. This is a game that everybody's going to want to see. Big Frank Ski Bowl implications. Listen, I don't know how big you want the game to be, but it is going to be just that big. 8 o'clock, Lakewood Stadium, Georgia Extreme Championships. I can't wait to see it. But till then, man, we love you so much. Hope you enjoyed the show. Take care, all right? I'm out.